4-year-old Ilham Aminu Hashim was among the 4 kids declared missing by their parents on the 19th of August this year at Rajaro Tudunwada in Kaduna Metropolis. But on what could be termed as a black day for the family, the children were found in this vehicle belonging to their next-door neighbor, with 3 of them dead already. The incident pushed many to begin asking how, why, and when it happened. Agiole Abe is the police commissioner, Kaduna State.
Naturally, there was apprehension as to how they got into the car because of their age. Suspicion became rife, and naturally, all directions will be pointed at the owner of the car. But we discovered one thing, that the car had been out of use for over 1 year, and it's dusty, and appears no one has used the car before. But while this investigation was going on, one material fact that we were hoping and praying for is the survival of the little 5-year-old who was in hospital, who miraculously survived from whatever the cause of death was then. She was interviewed by women police in the presence of the father and the guardian who looked after her in the hospital. We conditioned her in the presence of her parents, and honestly speaking, her evidence was uncontradictory. She gave a vivid account of how they left home, how they went to see the neighbor who used to give them, they call him Baba E, sweet, and they couldn't, he was not home, so they now started playing in the garage of the car. Suddenly they found out that the car was not properly locked. She was the one that opened and first entered. Then everybody entered. She now jammed the door. They were playing inside. Suddenly they became hot. They wanted to open. They couldn't open. They started shouting. Nobody came to their aid. Then she called one of the little boys, started excreting in the car as a result of the pressure, I think heat also, that they were there till the rest night came. No, they didn't eat food. So eventually the 3 slept off. The sleep, I think, must have been when they fell unconscious, that she was there until this auntie came and opened the door, and she came out. And interestingly, the medical doctor who examined them, and don't forget, we have photographs of all the corpses of these children. They are in perfect condition.
The submission of the father of the kid is even more confusing.
When they started interviewing the girl, I was not in, it was not in my presence. Though I was in the premises, but I was asked to move a little further. But my senior brother, told me that you have to be there because maybe you give her zeal to talk more. So I went close to where they were interviewing the girl, about 6 people, 2 of them holding cameras. I had some questions like who opened the door, who closed the door, and I had her saying she opened the door with key. I had that one, with key, I had it. How comes? Who removed your clothes? She could not reply. Who closed the door? I had that one. She could not reply. She was asked, well, go and open the door. The car was presented to her. Go and open the door. She went to the car with her first hand, though she was a little bit afraid when opening the door. She could not. She tried with her 2 hands. She could not. She told them she cannot open the door. The result was of the autopsy was all the 3 of them were the same method of the skull was fractured. There was nasal bone, breakage.
Bonu.
Wai ka musu dodon?
Eh?
Wai ka musu dodon?
Ya zo da kai.
Dodon?
Eh.
Sai ya
Shi yanzu.
ya same ku a cikin mota.
We were taken into a sitting room, me, Hamza, Ikram.
Mana a cikin mota.
Then a masquerade came in and started beating us.
Dodo?
The Baba came in and took us out to the car
A cikin
and told us not to
a cikin falo
lock the car.
Sai muku me?
But we were afraid
Dodon
He
ya dake
started
ku?
crying
Kai haba, ai da
and
Hamza.
locked the car.
Eh,
Shi ma ya
No
dake ki?
food,
kira.
no
Da ikram.
water,
Eh,
no
da
yawo.
Rehan. Ita mu shiga mu yi tuƙa mota kan mu kulle. Hamza ya kulle. Hamna ta kuka. Muka ce, Mama, ana ta ihu. Ba abinci, ba ruwa, ba ti, ba yawo, ba abinci.
Har kwana nawa?
A kwana uku.
The development prompted another visit to the Kaduna State Police Headquarters, but the commissioner was not on seat. However, the police public relations officer, Assistant Superintendent of Police Ali Usman, declined comment on the matter for the simple fact that he wasn't around when it happened and its sensitive nature. As the gentle soul of the deceased continued to rest in peace, the public will be itching to know the mystery behind the incident and how far has the police gone in their investigation, among other many unanswered questions.